Yeah, there's a lot of boxes here. And today we are unboxing every single one of these.
Oh, big old magnificent fox face.
Is that it?
Wow.
Dude, that's the golden.
Look at the amount of variety.
Look at this cute little guy.
For use in aquaculture.
Holy smokes.
That's a beautiful fish.
Woo!
I don't think I'm gonna be able to
Yeah, yeah.
This is the tough part now.
What is going on, fellas? Welcome back to another video. I just got the news that there's 30 boxes of fish showing up at Top Shelf. Y'all know Top Shelf. It was a store that I filmed at a lot back when I first got the 300-gallon saltwater tank, and today I got that call where there's 30 new boxes of fish. So we're hopping right in the truck, taking the 2.5-hour drive down to up to Top Shelf. It's up north. And we're not only gonna unbox all 30 of these boxes, but we're also gonna see what the heck we might be able to get for our aquarium. We've done a lot on the saltwater tank all of a sudden. Videos after videos on this tank. I almost forgot I gotta get my special guest. Oh, there he is. Oh, and he's repping. Hey, bud.
Hey guys.
You ready?
Look what I'm wearing today. Let's go.
We're taking my boy Gio with us for this trip. Without further ado, let's get on the road. Quick bit of a pit stop here. Loading up on some diesel fuel. It's we'll talk about that one later. That's gonna be a little pricey, but we stopped at Wawa. Y'all know I ain't sponsored by Wawa, but their chicken and cheese quesadillas. Whoo-wee! And we haven't eaten anything, so quick stop for some food. Can you tell I've done this before? Pretty quick with it. Select another item. How about another one? Frozen, bro. You gotta get the smoothie. Strawberry banana. What is it? Yogurt or milk? I don't even know. Boom.
607.
So good. Oh yeah. Got the chicken and cheese quesadillas. Hiya! Oh my gosh, bro. I'm gonna go buck wild on this food and then get back on the road.
Oh, hey guys.
It is hot as all heck outside, but we have made it to Top Shelf Aquatics, and we're here today, like I had mentioned to you, to specifically unbox hundreds of saltwater fish, over 30 boxes of fish. This video is going to be very unique and cool because what I'm going to be doing along with unboxing all these fish is showing you the process this store right here takes when they do receive 30-something boxes full of exotic fish. All saltwater, my saltwater people out there, you're gonna love this video. Here's how it happens inside of Top Shelf Aquatics when they receive a lot of fish. Oh, he locked the door.
I just do it.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up, man? The man himself. We've made it into Top Shelf. As you can see, they've got a lot of stuff in these aquariums. There's no better store when it comes to fish selection than this place. Every time I come here, they've got all sorts of stuff. Obviously, today is more stock in these tanks. Inside these aquariums, they've just got everything you could think of. I mean, like literally everything you could think of. 35, oh, panther. See, look, dude, that right there, and the emperor on the other side, when I get the saltwater tank, beautiful. The little baby gem tank. That's a little tiny one, bro. It's crazy. Look at the clowns.
Don't you wish you could just have like 100 clowns in one tank?
I know,
dude.
I know.
It would
like
it's
a
my favorite fish, I think. I mean, look at the size of that one.
They are so beautiful. The fish selection here is solid, but they have a lot more to put in. I know. 30. How many boxes?
34 boxes.
34. Yeah, there's a lot of boxes here. And today we are unboxing every single one of these. And so it begins. How long does something like this usually take?
So we haven't had a shipment like this in a long time, but it's probably 3 hours.
Oh my goodness.
For this many boxes, yeah, probably.
It won't be that long for you guys watching, okay? It won't be too bad. This is gonna be crazy. The fish you're gonna see is nuts. This is one box unopened.
Bag number 1, huh?
Holy smokes. So as you're saying them off, he's marking them that you got them.
Yep.
Okay, so
Every once in a while, they'll send us free stuff, or they won't send us what we ordered, or they'll send us stuff that's just a whole different species. So I got to make sure I can yell at my sales reps.
there you go.
With this many boxes, it's gonna be fun.
All right, Moorish Idol powder blue.
Ooh, that one's beautiful.
No wonder why you know these fish so well.
The thing is, like, also every supplier names everything differently. So when they're marking it off, I'll say a name, like I can't find it, and it's a completely different name.
So the process is right now grabbing a box, they unbox the box, take each individual fish out, name them.
Niger, Scopus.
Colson scratched them off the list that they have arrived, and then they're put right here, and then after right here,
You unbag them in here, and we pop in at fresh water for 5 minutes, or if they need formalin to help with bacteria, they go in there for 45 minutes.
holy smokes.
And then after the bacteria with the formalin, they go into the fresh water for 5 minutes, and then into the fish system.
There's a lot to this process, but that's what we do with every single individual fish that arrives. And then some that don't make it just get taken to the other side, and we eat them for dinner tonight.
There's a sushi restaurant across the street.
That you give them to those? Donate?
Yeah, it's fantastic sushi.
3, 6, 9, 12 of the tiger sand conchs.
And they're put in here, and the inverts go straight out, right? This right here is exactly where all those inverts come out to, and they're placed right inside the tanks for you to purchase. This is mine?
Yeah, this is yours.
Oh,
there you go.
thanks. We got number 1 of our fish today.
Wait, is that the one that we love?
Yeah, we can't tell them yet. You have to wait a little bit to find out what's in this bag. It's very cool.
Just
But
know it's awesome. It doesn't even look real.
no,
Seriously.
yeah, this is one of the ones that we got.
Animated.
Here, I don't know where to put this. You want me to keep it? I'll put it in my truck.
Yeah, you can just.
All right, see you guys.
So this is a majestic angel. I've seen them in reef tanks. I'm not gonna say that they're reef safe, but I have seen them in reef
That is
tanks.
crazy.
Look at the colors on that thing, dude. Reminds me of some rainbow shoulder.
Look at that,
It glows. It glows.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, look at that thing on your camera, bro.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Look at the colors inside this bin. Focus camera, dang it. My goodness, this is your only time to shine. Oh my gosh, dude, that's crazy.
What's crazy is
That's
like
nuts. Look at
I've
that.
gone numb to a lot
That
of
Emperor
this.
Angel.
This is like a normal week. We do have some stuff in here that's I didn't know it existed.
They came out of here and into the freshwater dip right now, and then they'll move over to here if needed. And then, like we had mentioned, out to the tanks out there. But Jed's already on to the next batch. What is this one?
This is actually something you have. This is it's a big one.
No! Big old magnificent fox face.
Look at this.
Wow.
Dude, that's the golden ribbon eel.
Okay, so this is the thing I was saying.
This
I didn't
thing
even
is
know
sick.
it existed.
We still got like probably how many boxes left?
20 something at least.
20 something, and
20.
a whole bunch more just showed up in the truck. But I think all those are inverts, they said.
Yeah, they're all inverts. Like
This is what we really want to see.
peppermint shrimp, ghost shrimp, things like that. Brine
Why are we
shrimp.
knocking you?
Look at the amount of variety inside this bucket. Not only that bucket, right to the side of it is a whole nother bucket. So it's time for them to go out into the tanks now, huh?
Who gave me the credit card?
Plan is to just get them all out of the buckets now and straight into all these tanks right here.
Coming here just
There it is. Hey, buddy. As you can see, just putting all the fish from what just happened back there out and into these tanks right here. And this is a lot of the stuff that you as a customer don't see. I walk in here and all these fish are usually here. There's nothing in these tanks right now. Absolutely nothing in all of these tanks. So how do they get here? This exact process. Away from the fish over there, we show up to the coral side, which has just a portion of the coral, not even the coral farm that we'll probably see, whether it's this video or the next video. Look at this triggerfish. That's gotta be the prettiest trigger I've ever seen in my entire existence on planet Earth. I'm not kidding, that is literally the most beautiful thing. Holy smokes. Look at the difference without the glasses on. Still looks beautiful. But like when you put these things on, it's just a new world. Check that
we
out.
have these. The gobstoppers.
Yep. Dude, I mean, we have a lot of these corals. We just got 41 corals, but there's a lot of stuff in here that we have not even seen before. Back over to the fish here. I got distracted by the coral over there for a little bit. I had to look. They're still going, still putting fish in. It's really, really cool to see the process of how it's done. Look at the amount of colors. You can't even like describe that. There's so much going on in there. Put right in. There it goes. Wow, you guys got a good amount of those.
Yeah, a lot of the farm is taking, so like the farm's gonna take these guys, all the Vamini tanks, the convict tanks, and the Scopus tanks. And they're gonna take them and put them in the big tanks back there. Then they're gonna take all the bigger tanks that got too big, bring them over here, and then we'll sell them here.
Come back into the back of the building and look how much is still left. You guys really did go at it, huh?
Yeah, I went a little much. But look at this cute little guy, little box fish. Oh, you can't see anything.
No, I see him though. That little Box puffer. Okay, Gio, this is the time. All the fish stuff is done over there. This is the moment I've been waiting for personally. They've even built a little bridge now. There's a little bridge. Okay, that was not there. We used to cross over there. This is new. So there's this little bridge over to this other part of a building. This building is how many square feet?
I don't know. I just know it's 30,000 gallons of water.
It's 30,000 gallons of water full of coral. Where are we? We're the scientist lab? What's going on in here? You guys thought I was gonna pass up on this lab behind me and not explain what the heck it was? I won't do the explaining, but I know someone that will. He's suiting up.
My name is Taras Pleskin. I am, well, I fill a couple hats here at Top Shelf, but the majority of my responsibilities are growing these. These are various phytoplankton species. Specifically, they are ones which have been domesticated since the middle of the 20th century for use in aquaculture. All things in life, whether it be a shark, a human, a cow, a pig, they all need the baseline compounds of life that phytoplankton make. All life comes from the ocean. We can't use mercury or aluminum or cobalt for food. We'll die if we eat that. These things take all those ingredients, they take nutrients like phosphates and nitrates, they photosynthesize, and they make everything from the fuel that allows us to move and do everything to the specific compounds that allow us to make things like eyes, liver cells, brain cells. We have 3 general species of microalgae that we rear here at Top Shelf. These have all been selected by me and bred by people that came way before me for specific things that they grow. Think of them all as a very tiny factory. It looks like shades of green, and brown, and red to us.
It's a little rainbow you see when you walk in here.
But each little tiny little speck of that color is really a completely different shape. That thing's the size of a Volkswagen. That's kind of like the size of the guy that's going to be inside the Volkswagen. And just like the difference between a guy and a car, they make completely different things. So the green phyto is Tetracelamus chuai. This is a great overall diet. It's a very hardy algae that can survive at a lot of salinities. It can survive in the reef tank. But specifically, we rear it because it grows these methylcholesterols. Think of them as the building blocks of hormones. The things that aren't going to make the difference between life and death and starving or not starving. But long term, if the animal needs to make some specific compound to either make eggs or make that color that we think is beautiful, you know, these can be things that if they don't get those minute building blocks, they can have long-term health issues. For that day-to-day survival, whether or not it lives or not, that's why we go to our golden phyto, our T. isocryces lutea. Because organisms that live in salt water, long story short, they can't deal with inferior fuels. You and I can eat a bunch of corn and chicken, and we more or less have bacteria that converts that into things that we can use to make really complex cells and all the things that we do. If you live in salt water, you're a coral, you're a fish, you're a marlin, you're a shark, you can't do that. If you don't have polyunsaturated fatty acids, premium fuel, you die. So this essentially is just made to make those good fats, the golden fats, and store them. So as we go from a light, early log phase growth where we're rapidly making a bunch of cells, and as we slowly get darker, and we can see we get a little bit more chocolate milk-like at the bottom, that chocolate milk-like state, that is where you can actually see that the cells are holding on to all those golden fats. They essentially hit the point where they're like, all right, there's an awful lot of us, we're just gonna store fats for winter. And that's when we harvest them. So we have that maximum amount of golden fats. And the last one, Rhodomonas salina. So you can see, I call it reef blood, kind of gets its name from the color. And the color itself is phycoerythrin and a bunch of other smaller carotenoids. And those are essentially the building blocks of color. So anything that we have, the melanin that makes us tan, or the colors that make a fish blue or yellow, or the colors that make a coral, yellow, blue, everything, these are pigments. Pigments basically don't get burned and destroyed like fats for energy. They get infused within the fats of the organisms that eat them. In our case, it turns us tan. In the case of corals and fish, consuming the building blocks of these pigments is how we have intense and sustained levels of that coloration.
What we've learned is how much it's actually helped the corals. So we're able to like bottle this stuff up and then we ship it to other people so they can dose it in their aquarium and it helps the corals as well. So we'll send some home with you as well.
Sweet. And this is for sale on your website?
I think it is. Yeah, it sounds.
There you go, guys. Gio, I want your facial reaction when we turn this corner.
I'm scared. You guys are getting the raw reaction.
Look at that, dude. I need that. I need that. I need that. Dude. Oh, dude, I need it, dude. Oh, dude. No. I think that's enough for the farm for today. I gotta get out of here before I spend too much. I might have to make a whole nother video while I'm here, just buying corals and corals only. So let's head back to the shop and show you what fish that was in the bag earlier. While we were at the coral farm, the process of unboxing the fish kept on going. Look at all these different fish now. Every single tank is loaded now that we've unboxed all of those fish. Look down here. There's fish. Look at them all. In every single tank.
What the heck is that thing?
It's an oriental sweet
That thing is
sick.
Is that the one that I was looking at?
There's so many. There's so many fish.
All right, so clearly we got a lot of fish in the store. This is all the old stuff, then we got all the new stuff, which we're
On the flip side.
which we're still unboxing. But it is 4th of July weekend, so I need to clear some of these out. So all fish are gonna be 25% off this weekend.
There you go, Cuffaros. I love it. When we come here, you guys get the hookup too. 25% off. I'll leave the link in the description down below for you guys to shop. Top Shelf Aquatics. And now, to finish it off, to cap it off, we're gonna get our fish. There is our beautiful
Achilles tang. This is like my second, it's my favorite fish. This has been my favorite fish since I was a kid. It's gonna be the king of the tank. The gem tang is gonna have no match for this guy. This is gonna be just an absolute showstopper in the tank.
To put a cherry on top of this video, the Achilles tank is what we are getting. I'm excited. It looks beautiful, and there's actually a full, not full grown, but a dang big one over there.
This is definitely a fish, once it grows out, can go into the saltwater pond. I mean, they love to have a wide open space to swim around. The streamers will just get longer. It's just a showstopper.
It is crazy. And that right there is exactly what we're getting. And just a smaller version of it. Dang.
Let's see if I can catch it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful fish.
Woo!
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get
Yeah. Sick.
All right, so every time we've done this video, you've tried to bag something. Try it. You think we've learned?
I think I've learned. I got this. I got this. I got this. You gonna fill that thing up with some air? Give her a nice spin. Rubber band.
This is the tough part now. I think I'm gonna have to redo this one again.
Yeah, I think so.
I really thought I was getting better, dude. I was dang close though.
It's
That's pretty good.
You got a long drive, man. That fish would be out of oxygen in 30 seconds.
All right, let's see the master do it. Oh yeah, it looks a lot better already. Wow. I quit. Oh yeah, look at that, like a little basketball. The only thing left to do now is get this beautiful buddy right here into the QT tanks at Tommy's shop. I told you guys I'm not risking it anymore. We're just taking everything to Tommy, letting it quarantine, and then taking it to my house. So this thing's going into the quarantine and then soon to be in my aquarium home. See you at Tommy's shop. Massive shout out to Tommy. This man opened up shop at 10 o'clock at night. It is 10 p.m. right now. And he set up a quarantine tank for us to bring these fish over to his shop so we can get these fish ready to go into our tank. Within the next 6 weeks, we'll have them. You actually got me a fish. This will be on his channel.
If you guys want to come and see that video.
But beautiful fish. I'm not even gonna tell them what it is. They don't know until they watch.
Don't even.
It's time. The Achilles tang going in.
Look how pale he is right now.
That's what I was saying.
He's all pale. He's scared. I'm gonna do the honors here. Oh wow. I don't like netting tang.
It's scary.
Ready?
Oh boy, it got so dark.
Wow,
I gotta get up here. Does no justice.
That is incredible how beautiful that fish is. Our fish are in quarantine. It'll be about 6 weeks on average until we see them, but they're gonna come back to the tank. Along with our trigger fish, which I just purchased, by the way. I sent Tommy the money. It's mine, all right? Right here. Look at that guy. Tommy? Thank you, Tommy.
Anytime.
Come on, don't leave him hanging.
Hold on.
Don't leave him hanging.
Anytime, but preferably between 9 and 5.
During his business hours. See you in the next one. Peace.